How much am I willing to spend on the game? Depends on how much I like the game. I'd probably be willing to spend up to $75 on Fallout 3, but not nearly so much on Lord of the Ring Conquest. In fact, if I spent $5 on Lord of the Ring Conquest and played it for a while, I'd want my money back. Salmon asks, do I like the GTA series? GTA Vice City was very cool, and a lot of the other ones are good time killers and pretty fun. AlmightyElemental asks, what is your view on the big uproar that Congress and the like is making over M-rated games? Should their sale be monitored? I'm pretty sure their sale is already monitored. Oh, you mean like checking identities and stuff like that? It doesn't really matter whatever Congress decides. People that really want to get M-rated games or whatnot are going to get them. Their parents are going to buy them for them. Whatever, they won't really care. So either you're going to have parents that are effectively protective, like they can even get M-rated games for children as long as they are good examples of and show that there's a difference between a game and real life and all the sort of thing like that. So either you've got accurately protective parents, overly protective, which is not that much worse, or significantly underprotective parents that end up not doing a very good job, sort of thing. So it really doesn't matter on the congressional situation. I said that in my last video that there's no need for friends in real life. Not straight out no need. I just don't really want to get acquaintance/friends. I find that they're kind of unuseful. And so, does that mean I don't want friends via the internet either? Well, I've had one person become sort of a friend for life from the internet, but that person sort of has disappeared. I've always wondered where she went. Kind of worried about her, but when you have an internet friendship, it's pretty easy to sever any ties. There's nothing you can do about it. So I don't know what's going on that. I have an open-mindedness about finding another friend online, but I'm hard to become friends with. Basically, acquaintances normal, but to actually become an actual real friend is pretty impossible. I mean, it is possible, but it's very improbable. That's the word. Bbtufty asks, what would you say to people who want to start a series of LP videos? What advices and such? Basically, the first thing is make sure that you have the equipment prior to trying to start. Make sure everything that you have can already start recording your game, your voice, all of that stuff before you even decide that you want to do LPs. Make sure everything is ready. And then you can say, okay, now, do I want to do LPs or not? So that is like the number one piece of advice. I see so many people starting with either a computer or a console and not having the right equipment to actually do a decent quality LP, which includes having a high quality microphone. A lot of people have terrible microphones. So if you've got all the equipment in hand, then you've successfully done the first step, and then you can decide whether or not you want to be an LPer. Have I ever thought about doing a podcast on iTunes? Not really interested in that. I also am not too much of a fan of iTunes. It's too much Apple/music paying for one song at a time sort of ness. So, just not very interested in iTunes. It just doesn't seem like a website that I could really get behind. I like the free sharing of video and information idea that you can get on YouTube. And I also like watching music videos on YouTube. There's a lot of times you can watch music videos on YouTube and other places. And also internet radio. It just seems way better than iTunes and stuff. Bonemantis asks, why don't I change cars on Burnout Paradise? I change cars by necessity. I'm a gamer by of necessity. In other words, as soon as I need to do something, as soon as I need to improve, I do so. Until then, I keep doing the same thing. Are you living in an apartment? No, I am living in a house. Galdhon asks, what do you think is or was the best gaming era of all time? I'm thinking late 1994 through early 1997 was probably one of the best gaming eras ever. Although since November of last year has been very amazing, so that's also one of the best gaming eras. Other than that, not that much. I mean, it was not as densely packed with really good gaming. So those are the two eras, which left quite a dry spell throughout the 2001 through 2007 period. So what do you think about ID's decision about starting development of Doom 4? Well, my idea on that is, please, dear God, make it more interesting than Doom 3. And that's basically my take on that. Cool Yo Gamer Guy asks, would you ever consider taking down some of your earlier videos? Down. Okay. I guess I said down twice. It's a very good question, actually. I don't ever plan to. I mean, I was kind of tempted to take down some of my older vlogs, the ones that are like really poor quality, but I don't really see that is necessary. No, I mean, if I had some sort of storage limit, like YouTube said, you can only have 2,000 videos, then yeah, I can imagine taking down some of the ones that aren't popular. But until that happens, I think I'll be more than happy to keep on posting more videos and not worrying about taking down the other ones. If I was going to die in a year, would I continue to do LPs, or would it be too depressed or commit suicide or something? I don't think I would really change what I was doing. I think I would continue how I was. FMC asks, am I part of your friend posse, not best but internet? I am appreciative of when you're helpful and not rude, and that's about it. Grudon 8 asks, in your opinion, what is the current most important issue has to work out? Probably, I mean, yeah, there's all sorts of different, very important issues, but the one that I'm more interested in is changing our power structure off of natural gas, oil, and coal, or at least really improving on them. I really feel that we should get newer energy creation technologies, see if we can get some fusion power or some microwave power going, and also in the meantime make more nuclear power plants. I think that those are way underrated, and there's too much phobia about them, and I think they're way more worthwhile to us than we give them credit. Z-Swords asks, what are my view on co-op LPs? I think they're very interesting. I feel that sometimes they have a little bit of trouble overriding each other on the things that they say, or one person talks a lot and the other person really doesn't say too much. But most of the time they're pretty interesting and quite well done. And would I be interested in joining one? Well, I've already created some of my own. Basically, if I did a co-op LP, I'd probably want to do it with real-life friends, because it just kind of works out better. I could be a guest speaker with someone else, but I'd probably want to do a co-op with one of my real-life friends. Side Drawing asks, what is your opinion of female gamers? I think they're awesome and they're rare. It seems like a silly, stupid question, but I've met male gamers who have serious issues with girls that play video games. I think that I can understand part of it. Basically, there are some people that are angry at girls that play video games because they think that they're only playing it just because they want to be a cool gamer chick, not because they actually like the game. And I can understand that false interest can be very frustrating, but beyond that, I don't really see any reason why you should be discriminatory whatsoever. I might just not be thinking of something, but that's about it.